Hi, this is Kristen here again with another process video, and this is actually going to be a pretty quick one. So this is a paper set that I had purchased a long time ago. So I think this is like from 2010, and it was basic gray, and I think it was called What's Up was the line. And I just loved these little hot air balloons, and so I had been really wanting to work with this paper for a long time and just was never sure of what I wanted to use it for. And so I felt like documenting this picture of my son on his first day at kindergarten was perfect because, in fact, his shirt was the Dr. Seuss saying, like, oh, the places you'll go. And so I decide that my layout is going to be kind of all based around that shirt. So I have fussy cut out some of the hot air balloons. There's also that airplane, and there's another little small hot air balloon and some clouds. Those were actually a sticker set that I had in my stash for a very long time. Probably purchased about the same time as this paper set. So anyway, so I back his photograph on some of this. It's kind of like almost like a tissue paper that I purchased from Joann's. This was left over from another layout I had done before. And I also back it with some gray, just, scrap paper I had. He had been crying a little bit before this, but because he had be separated from Dad. And so this was after my husband was able to get back with him in his room, and he was so happy and relieved to see Dad. He has really actually adjusted quite well to kindergarten. This little blimp was also part of the sticker set that I was talking about. So this is stuff that had been in my stash for a very long time. So I'm really trying to make a concerted effort to try to use up some of the stuff that I've had laying around forever. Mixing it in with like newer layouts, newer products I'm getting. So I'm just going to pop up this big hot air balloon on some foam. This was from a sticker set. Now these pieces were actually like die cuts put on some foam. So I say sticker, but they're really kind of just dimensional die cuts, really. And I had it in my stash for so long that the adhesive on it had pretty much worn out, so none of this stuff was really sticking very well to the paper, so I did have to add my own glue. This hot air balloon I'm adding up here was a fussy cut piece, and the little cloud that you see behind it, that was part of that sticker set. And I wanted some of the hot air balloons to be popped up on some foam, some of them to just be glued directly to the paper, just to make it look like, some of them were more in the foreground, some of them were more in the background. And I'm going to start getting the title put down. These stickers were included in the Hip Kit Club, the Color Rush Studios April kit. The other stickers I put down are from Hip Kit Club, and they were included in one of their monthly kits. I do not remember which month. So my title is going to be The Places You'll Go. Now I stopped putting my title on because I got to thinking I'd put the sticker set away that I've been using with the hot air balloons. I had one left on there, and I'm like, really, am I going to leave one just sitting off to the side to probably sit there for another 10 years? I'm like, I need to use it. So I had stopped, looked back through my stash and found it, and decided I was going to pop it up behind the other sticker. I didn't think I was going to have a spot for it, but I found a spot. So I'm going to finish the title here. And I know the lettering's a little wonky, but that was kind of I was trying to make it look imperfect, like, kind of like almost as if a kindergartner had put it on the page a little bit. And then I'm just going to write the date. I call it journaling, but really it's just putting who was on the paper and the year and sometimes in what setting or whatever. And so here is the finished product. Here are some close-ups. I'm really happy to get some of this stuff out of my stash. I had always loved this paper and thought it was really pretty, and then just really never had like a good idea behind what I would use it for. And so I was really happy to get it used up and use a cute little picture of my little guy. Thanks for coming to watch another process video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like my videos, please hit like and subscribe. I appreciate you coming by.